I'm gonna wreck him before he can wreck me. It's a very simple process. We crash into him and he flies off of the road and I hopefully stay on the road. Why am I wrecking him? Find out in this video. Hey, this is WhyBeAre with BeamNG.drive, and today we're going to be taking a look at a mod called Utah Race Week. And with this mod, we get 10 new scenarios that are all races on Utah, USA. So we're just going to go through the list, starting with the first one called All the Way Down. And as you see, we are immediately hopping into the race because there's a small issue with my recording software, which we'll get into later on, but it makes it where the menus can't be recorded, even though it works perfectly fine in the game itself. And most importantly, when we're actually racing, the recording works fine. What the heck? He just came barreling into me and he hits me again. I am barely in control and he hits me again, smashing me into the wall. My goodness, I thought this was a race, not a destruction derby. I'm still able to drive, but not well. I'm trying to go to the left and it just ain't happening. So that guy single-handedly absolutely decimated my car's capabilities. What the heck? All right, we're gonna try this again, and hopefully this time they don't come in like a maniac and slam into my car, because it really looked like they were going so fast they used me to slow down. They didn't even bother using their brakes. That's how fast they were going. So let's see what happens here. Slowing down just a bit. They hit me. They are a little bit out of control, but I managed to recover it. My engine did not manage to recover. For some reason, the automatic transmission decided to over-rev the engine and just blow it up. So I've officially come to the conclusion we are not going to pass them on that first corner. We're going to wait until there's a clear opening and then we'll take it. I'm thinking what's going to happen is they're going to spin out on this corner and then I can easily just drive past them as they're spun out because they go way too fast. Yeah, look at that. No way they can save that. They are spun out. They're done. What? Are you serious? Okay, hold on. I don't usually do this, but let's bring that back right quick. Okay, the red car crashes into the wall on the left side. Now watch as his front bumper flies off of the car to go in front of my wheels, completely ruining my car's steering capabilities. What the heck was that? It feels like there's no way to avoid him. I let him crash and drive around his crashed car, yet he still finds a way to ruin my car. What in the world? I don't know if I'm just having bad luck or what, but you can see his front bumper is just completely ruining my front wheel. That is awful. So I got one final strategy I can try. You're the kind of person who does that dumb thing where they put a clip at the start of the video and they would be like, I'm gonna wreck him before he can wreck me. It's a very simple process. We crash into him and he flies off of the road and I hopefully stay on the road. Why am I wrecking him? Find out in this video. And after that, they have no chance at destroying my car. Assuming none of the other cars decide to try to take me out. Which, after that first corner, I really don't know what to expect going through this. There's the guy who I chucked off of the edge, stuck in the rocks as I got hit again. So I really do have to watch out for these AI. Thankfully, they hit me just a little bit. I don't think it really damaged my car in any significant way. The bumper's hanging out a bit, but thankfully, the rear suspension is holding together. Here's the scary part. We gotta slow down for this corner. Am I gonna get crashed into? We're gonna find out, trying to go as fast as I can through here so they can't crash into me, and that was safe. And we do an overtake, so we only have one car in front of us, and we have a good amount of time to pass him because we're only on checkpoint 4 out of 9, so about halfway through the race. And on this straightaway, we might be able to outspeed them, but he's not giving me much room to pass. Here's maybe an opening. Can we make it? Oh, he's getting close to me. I don't like this. He's braking early, and I am able to do the overtake. And now all I gotta do is cruise to the finish without getting slammed into in the rear. And now that we can relax, how about I tell you what the description for this race said? It said, race from the tourist center to the gas station while taking on the downhill curves. Everyone has track-tuned machines, so expect great grip and speed. However, avoid going too fast in a dangerous first section, which the red car completely ignores the advice of and goes dangerously fast and slams into you. Nowhere in the description does it warn you that he will slam into you, but he does, and ooh, I lost control just the tiniest bit there. It looks like it's going to be okay though because nobody slammed into me. And the finish line is right there. I don't see anybody pass me in this time, so Lewis sliding finish, and we are across the line with some damage. What you're seeing now is the extra menu that is added in this mod. So this gives you all kinds of stats and achievements and stuff about the races you've done. So for that one, we got 2 achievements unlocked. So on this one, we got it because we witnessed somebody flip over, even though I was the cause of it. And then once that's done, we get back to the regular screen, which says you're the winner. Your final time is 2 minutes and 1 second. Your reward is $500. So far, you've won $500. Your achievement progress is 2 out of 16. So now that we've finally destroyed the red car and completed that one, we can go to the next one called Canyon Threading. And in this one, we're in a pickle. Literally, we're driving a pickle. So, what do we got in front of us? It looks like we got 3 other pickles in front of us. So eventually, I'll be in a pickle between 2 pickles. Yeah, I have no idea where I'm going with that. And whoa! I do not want to hit them. That was a very nice, clean overtake. And it seems like no matter what I do, the AI doesn't care. So what I need to do is I need to navigate around them completely, which means I need big openings in order to pass them. And is this a big opening? It's a medium opening. We had a tiny impact, but we made the pass successfully, and we're in first place until I got hit in the rear, shoved me off the road. Oh, what are you doing? Okay, right. We are now kind of stuck together or something. This is great. Oh, now I'm getting pushed off the edge by all 3 of you working together. Unacceptable. This is no longer a race. Oh, I almost flipped myself. Well, saying though, this is no longer a race. My new goal is to destroy the other cars at any cost. Even if I destroy my car in the process and I can't finish the race, they are going to be destroyed. All 3 of them are grouped together, so it might make it harder, it might make it easier. I have no idea. The hard part is simply trying to catch up to them with a car that's not steering perfectly straight. Oh, but it's getting easier, actually. They have crashed up ahead. I just got to go through the traffic. That was like a flying overtake. I was in the air a little bit as I passed them. I am so lucky I didn't hit them. I was literally inches away. So 2 of them got wrecked without me having to do a thing. They just drive too aggressively for their own good. This guy, though, he's the last target. I'm going to do something to him. I don't know if I'm going to push him off the road or just spin him out, but I'm going to do something. Did I get him? No, I kind of just got myself flying off the road a bit. All right, we got 2 checkpoints left. I got time to spin him out, so let's try to push him off the edge. That's the ideal maneuver. It's not going to work, so how about we get to the inside, just spin him out. Spin him out. They will not spin out. How are they steering so strongly? Oh, yes. Goodbye. Good riddance. I don't know if they fell into their hole or not, but I spun them out at least, and I just got to focus on myself right here and make sure I get the victory because there's only 1 checkpoint left. And while we cruise to victory, let me tell you about this race. It is a perfect race for the Autobella Piccolinas. Battle with the others and avoid doom along the narrow and dangerous canyon road. This event may be hard to win, so good luck. That's the official description, and here we go for a dramatic finish, flying through the air, flipping it upside down. Can't get a better finish than that. And now we got some achievements for rolling over the vehicle and finishing the race. Although really, I finished the race and then rolled the vehicle. Or maybe it counts the one up top where I kind of rolled it a little bit. I don't know, but either way, we got $1,000. What can you use the dollars on? I don't think we can actually use them for anything. So anyways, there are new stats, and we can go ahead and go to the next scenario. But first, how's this car doing? Hey, the guys who spun out are back. They just keep on driving, I guess. I don't know where they're going, but they're going somewhere. So on to the next scenario. This one is called Dirt Contours. And I know it seems backwards saying the description after we're halfway through the race, but it kind of makes sense in a way because at the start of the race, that's when everything dramatic is going on. Here I am trying to pass this dude on a dirt road, right on the edge of the road, trying not to crash into bushes. I'm not going to talk about the description of the race, but once we're done overtaking all these dudes, that's a great time to do it. So it looks like we got 2 more cars in front of us, and all of us are driving Corvettes, and we got to pass them. And remember, a real racer takes every gap they see. There's a gap, the very tiny gap. Can we fit between the rocks and the car? Yes, we can. All right, for this next guy, do I see a gap? No, but I'm going to take it anyways, halfway up the road, and I am easily leading this race, and we're only on checkpoint 2 out of 14. So I can talk about the description of the race and then some. I'm honestly very happy with all those passes, though. They were nice and clean with absolutely no contact at all. This corner got me a little bit messed up. It is a tight corner, and I didn't expect it to go that direction at first. I wasn't quite paying attention, to be honest with you. I was cruising because I was in first place. Oh, we got a jump here. Here we go. Smooth landing. It's okay. It's okay. Keep on driving, maintaining a lot of speed through the landing. Wait a minute. Oh, no, 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 no. Are we going the wrong way? Yep. I thought it was kind of strange there wasn't any checkpoints there. All right, how far ahead are the AI cars is the new question. It looks like some of them kind of got into a little bit of a crash from the jump, so they're not that far ahead of me, thankfully. And I should be able to pass them up. Just gotta get the right time. What are you guys doing? You almost took me out too, you idiots. Oh, now he's crashing into him now. These two guys are on a destruction derby. The other guy just crashed into a rock. Okay, bye-bye, dumb AI. We got two slightly less dumb AI up ahead, and I need to try to pass them in 7 checkpoints. That should be doable, considering I passed them all at 1 checkpoint before. The only difference here is they do have a pretty good lead on me. They're already going to hit the checkpoint right about now, so I'm 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, 4, 1,000. Whoa, he just flew off the road, about 6 seconds behind them. But I guess that's no longer relevant considering he's gone. So he only have the 1 car in front of me. That shouldn't be too hard at all. Unlike the last couple of races, I really want to keep this one clean. None of the AI have done me wrong, so I'm not going to do them wrong. We're going to do a nice, easy pass on this guy once I see the opportunity. And with 4 checkpoints left, that should be easily possible. I do notice the AI wasn't following my rules though, because his bumper is a bit messed up. Although right now, the road has tightened up quite a bit. And there isn't much room to pass, but here's the gap. Go! That was a clean overtake, mostly staying on the road. And now, since I'm in the lead cruising to the finish, let me tell you about this race. It's an interesting course here. Compete with the compact rally covets and conquer the cliff roads all the way to the finish. Be extra careful with blind corners. Warning, there's a gap in the road to jump over, which I actually did not read until just now, so that's why the gap in the road to jump over kind of took me surprised. So there we are, across the line, and we can have some achievements. Yes, we are winner 2 out of 4, which means we've won any 3 races. Any more interesting achievements to give me? Nope, that's it. So if we go back to free roam and try to block the road, what's going to happen? They will slam right into me. They don't care where I am. And I'm just getting pushed off the mountain almost, so I'm just going to stop there. And let's go to the next scenario. This one is called Highway Thrill. And now the question is, will this one have a jump? And I have absolutely no idea because I didn't read anything about it. You could read some of the text on the menu when I'm choosing the scenario, but it's too late now. That point is already gone unless you know how to rewind. But do you know how to rewind? I bet you don't. You do know how to watch me overtake this dude in my car. And oh my goodness, what are you doing? Pushing me into the wall? Congratulations. You played yourself. You idiot. You spun yourself out trying to spin me out. Although I am not really in control. This car is not steering straight and I am all over the place. Let's just try to get into control and catch up to the cars that are ahead of us. And since we're on a straightaway, let me tell you a bit about this race. Your upgraded ETK 2400 TIX is ready to race, but you seem to be outclassed by a group of newer ETKs. Don't worry though, you should be able to pass them on the second half of this course. And there's one more sentence, but I need to slow down or else I'm gonna flip over and land on my wheels like it was all according to plan. Can this thing still drive after that? Oh man, this is gonna be a hard one, isn't it? It also said you may need to be more aggressive if you want the gold. What's more aggressive than doing a flip mid-race? Oh wait, that's just flexing, that ain't aggressive. We're only halfway through this race. I see both of the cars ahead of me. The only real question is, can my car actually drive faster than theirs? That's the thing I'm not sure about. Because not only are their cars naturally faster than mine, yeah, mine's not in good condition. This thing is not driving very straight. I'm able to keep it going straight, barely. Good news is they're not losing me by that much. After all, according to the description, I should be able to pass them in the later sections. Although that is probably assuming I have a car that handles very good. This one barely handles at all as I slam into the wall, and there's actually only 2 checkpoints left at this point. And they don't look like they're great passing opportunities unless I make them great passing opportunities. So here we go! Smash it into them. Oh, this is either going to work amazingly or it's going to be the dumbest thing I've done. Come on, onto the road. Go, go, go. This has worked amazingly. It is not one of the dumbest things I've done. And I'm finishing right there, right in front of the finish line, because you can't tell me what to do. And we now have a new achievement because we've reached a speed of over 220 kilometers an hour, which is like 20 degrees Celsius per minute. I don't know metric. So anyways, that race is done. Now let's stop the AI from finishing because I am the boss, because I won this race. Yeah, completely pointless, but fun to do. Here comes the red car. Oh, he just pushed me out the way. No idea what happened to the yellow car at the very start of the race. Don't really care though. So here's the damage to my car after that race. Pretty surprising I managed to win somehow with the car looking like that. So now we're going on to the final scenario called Mind the Gap. And I bet you there's going to be a jump in this one. And for this one, we got a hopper. Makes sense. If there's a jump, a hopper can hop. And hey, look at this. We can lock the differentials. My one lazy rule about off-roading is you always lock the differentials until you have a reason not to. Is it actually the good way of doing off-roading? I have no idea, but it works out best for me personally, at least. So now the AI is quite a bit ahead of me, but I've shown that I can consistently catch up to them, even if I do dumb things like driving straight into the dirt because I'm busy locking the differentials instead of actually paying attention to where I'm driving. Oh, and this is a little bit bigger than the last jump. You can see the cars in front of me just going for a flight. So here we go, keeping it straight, keeping it steady. Oh, that was nice and clean. I couldn't have done much better than that. Are they spinning out up there? No, they're just doing like a really big drift, I guess. And I almost had the chance to pass that guy, but there would have been definite contact. And knowing my luck, it would have blown up my front suspension and they would just keep on driving. That is one thing. It seems like they can drive pretty good with a damaged vehicle, but they can't control one that's fully intact. He slid all over the place. And I got the easy pass. All right, so 2 cars in front of us. Here's a gap, very tiny gap. Don't think I made contact with him, but boy, was that close. And then we just got to pass this last guy, and I'm in first place. Can we get here? No, he's going to block me out. All right, get up on the inside here. Here we go. He's going extra wide. He's sliding out of control. He's blocking the road. Stop doing that. I had to go off-roading in the off-road to pass you, and it was mostly clean. For how reckless they were driving, I will happily take that pass. And we are currently at checkpoint 8 out of 13, almost 9 out of 13. So we're about 70% through the race. And there goes the nice, easy paved roads. And this is actually like an off-road area. Can the AI really drive through this? I'm actually going to be impressed if they can, because look at how steep this gets at times. This is probably like a 40-degree angle, going even more at times. Bumpy rocks. Can they really do that? I'm going to just take a pause real quick. And are they following me? They're making it. They're actually going surprisingly fast. Okay then, well, my concern is now changed. I'm not concerned can they make it through there. My concern is can they catch up to me and smash into me and push me off the edge. That's scary. Oh, evil idea. I'm just gonna go ahead and take a park right here and admire the environment. Wow, isn't it pretty? You maniac, you just fell off the road. You stupid maniac. Wasn't there 2 cars? What happened to the other guy? Oh, there he is. But again, look at that environment. Isn't it beautiful? You got the water and you other maniac, get out of here. Oh, and that is all of the cars. There should be another one coming, but I think that's him down below stuck, isn't it? Yeah, there's the yellow car down there. So all of the cars are now officially stuck, and I can just cruise on to the finish very, very easily. I know. Normally, I don't hurt them until they hurt me, but all I did was park and admire the view. And if you can't take a moment to enjoy the view, you're taking racing way too seriously. One thing I'm noticing though is I said, oh, I'm 70% through the track, and I assumed I was like 80% when we pushed them off the road. Turns out those next checkpoints are kind of far away, it looks like. I've been driving for a while and it still looks like it's far away. If you watch the clock, that was probably like the halfway point somehow, watch. Oh well, it doesn't matter. We can have a nice, easy race. And since there's nothing much to talk about as I just cruise to the finish, why don't I tell you about this race? Time for a stunt. Take control of your custom hopper and leap over the crazy gap over the road. Once that's accomplished, survive the rest of the treacherous course until the parking lot high up on the cliffs. It'll be super difficult. By the way, push hard to get enough speed to clear the gap. So it turns out we have to go all the way to the parking lot. So yeah, that is actually quite a bit of race left. I know, it's like, oh, there's only 2 checkpoints. How long will that take? Well, you can see how tiny the finish line is off in the distance. And that's one thing I probably should get into the habit of, is actually looking for the next checkpoint. Usually I just look for the red one, which is the one we need to go to, but I also should look at the black one, which is the one after the red one. So here is the finish line, and you know what? We get an off-road vehicle. We're gonna do an off-road finish. Oh no, don't you do this to me. Get on your wheels and finish. We'll just back it in. We ain't taking no risks here. All right, across the line. And that is a new achievement. We got cash over $3,000, which I can't spend, but $3,000 is nice. And we are also the sole survivor because I kind of wrecked everybody else. Don't tell anybody, but that was all my fault. Well, actually, only 2 out of 3 were me. And then we got another achievement which says win any 5 races. As for the other 5, that'll have to be in another video if there's enough interest in it. So until next time, this has been WhyBeAre, and remember, if you like or dislike this video, I will know. I can tell by how badly the AI crashes into me. So do the right thing, and I'll see you next time.